Our Environment Affairs Department's vision is to have a nation with sustainable management, use and protection of the environment and natural resources. The mandate is to promote, coordinate, monitor and oversee compliance of environmental and natural resources policies, programs and legislation in order to ensure sustainable development and poverty reduction. The mission statement is to provide excellent services in cross-sectoral coordination, monitoring, overseeing compliance and facilitating integration of environmental concerns into sectoral policies, plans, programs to ensure sustainable development. The core values in the delivery of our services, the department aspires to for the provision for the promotion of initiative and recognition of team and individual achievements, the promotion of a teamwork spirit and orientation, a focus on delivery of quality services to the society, professionalism and the upholding of high standards, continuous employee development and growth, the promotion of safe, healthy and orderly working environment, and also maintaining the highest level of integrity and excellency, and provision of a work environment that fosters high productivity and staff motivation. And finally, the aspires for the promotion of equal opportunity. The objectives for the Environment Affairs Department, number one is to promote, coordinate and collaborate through sound utilization and management of the environment and natural resources in Malawi with full participation of government institutions, the private sector, NGOs, communities and other relevant stakeholders at district, national, regional and international levels. The second objective is to promote development, implementation and compliance of environmental and natural resources policies, programs, legislation and other related instruments. Another objective is to promote capacity building in environmental education, public awareness and participation in sound environmental and natural resources management practices at all levels, and also to promote and ensure participatory development and implementation of environmental and natural resources management planning and monitoring tools. And finally, to build a center of excellence in environment and natural resources management. The divisions at EAD, the EAD has a total of 6 divisions. The first one is to do with environmental impact assessment and pollution control and also climate change division. The second division is to do with legal, and the third division is for biodiversity conservation and protection, and the fourth division is environmental planning, monitoring and research, and then we have the environmental information, education and outreach division, and also then finally the finance and administration division. Now, what are the policy and legal frameworks that institutes the Environmental Affairs Department? First and foremost, we have the National Environmental Policy. Under that one, we have the Environmental and Environment Management Act of 1996. The Environment Management Act, in short form EMA, is the framework legislation for environmental and natural resources protection in the country. So all other sectoral policies falls under the Environment Management Act of 1996. This one is the act that instituted the Environmental Affairs Department. Just to mention that the act has been revised, but the revised act is now not yet into force because it establishes what is called the Malawi Environmental Protection Agency. an agency which is not yet in place. So as of now, in Malawi, on environmental issues and natural resources issues, we're still using the 1996 EMA. Under the EMA, we have two main regulations: the environment management, waste management regulation, and the chemicals and toxic substances management regulations. These regulations, as we know, in artisanal small-scale mining, we have a very big challenge in waste management. So these regulations really ought to be used by the small-scale miners. And also, we have use of chemicals. For example, in the artisanal small-scale gold mining, they use mercury, which is a very dangerous chemical, and it is also regulated through this regulation, and we also need to take it to the small-scale miners so that they can sustainably use the chemicals and toxic substances in the mining processes. We also have the Biosafety Act of 2002 and the Atomic Energy Act of 2011. The Atomic Energy Act, of course, established the Atomic Energy Regulatory Authority, AERA, but the institution is also being set up, and most of the responsibilities are carried out by the Environmental Affairs Department as of now. Now, I want to talk about the functions of EAD in relation to artisanal small-scale mining. EAD has a duty enshrined in the EMA 1996 to promote the rights to a clean and healthy environment. We all know the artisanal small mining sector, the problems that we have there poses a threat to this right. So even the miners have got a right to a clean and healthy environment. And if it's done unsustainably, obviously then we are not, we are denying other people the right to a clean and healthy environment. Again, the EMA also give power to the Environmental Affairs Department to formulate and implement policies for the protection and management of the environment and the conservation and sustainable utilization of natural resources. These minerals that the miners are mining are actually natural resources. So if we are not using them sustainably, obviously we are destroying also our environment. And then EAD has to develop policies in relation also to artisanal small-scale mining so that they were able to use the resources sustainably. Similarly, there is also a duty to prepare plans and develop strategies for the protection and management of the environment and conservation of sustainable utilization of natural resources. Yeah, so similarly, EAD also has a duty to prepare plans and strategies, for example, artisanal small-scale mining, so that the resources are used, are utilized in a sustainable manner. Again, EAD has a duty to support the integration of environmental and social issues in mining through environmental assessment, environmental audits, and compliance monitoring. So the next slides, we are going to look at the some of these functions in more detail. The first one we're looking at is the environmental assessment part. So the EMA in section 24 requires that all development projects, including mining, actually including artisanal small-scale mining, should undergo environmental assessments before they commence. Currently, artisanal small-scale mining sector in Malawi is not regulated. As such, there is no entry points or there is no EIS that are conducted before they start. But EAD will require EIS or environmental impact assessments for all artisanal small-scale mining operations once the sector becomes formalized, and maybe the Department of Mines start issuing licenses or permits. Again, EAD, in the meantime, will work with the Department of Mines to raise awareness for the sustainable mining and put in place systems for the environmental responsible mining. Now, having that stage, I just want to talk about the EIA process in Malawi. Why